friends, let's dive right in to the podcast where the magic begins. Anything and everything, the name's quite clear. A show that brings the world near. It's Journey, a wild ride, with anything and everything by our side. From the everyday to the profound, there's no topic that's out of bound. There's laughter, tears, and moments of thought. Incredible stories that can't be bought. From Dumfries, Iowa to lands afar, this podcast, a shooting star.
Hi! It's your turn.
Yes, it is. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anything and Everything podcast, where
We talk about anything and everything, excluding
from religion and politics. Only controversial topics that we will ever discuss will be comic book or movie basis.
and
China.
You just have a Deadpool freaking soundboard up,
it was open, so why not?
I guess. Yeah. Anyhow, so you have no idea what the hell we're talking about.
What the shit?
Exactly. So we're gonna change things up for the podcast by basically not having a centered topic that we're gonna talk about.
Like we did in the beginning.
Right. So for those of you that watched this in the beginning on the live stream, thank you. Thank you for your support.
What is up, everybody? Nash here. Just coming to let you
Jesus
guys know
Christ,
that.
and you like,
Do not judge me.
I'm judging you harshly now, friend.
You're gonna make me cry.
Anyhow, so we are going to be going back to our roots of doing the podcast, of having different topics to talk about. Instead of in the beginning where
Hi, Stephanie.
we didn't record them, we are essentially what we did before is that we just talked about random stuff, literally just from movies to video games to comic books to anime. Like, it was all over the place. So we decided to center it around just one topic per episode. Well, I started getting the feeling like, well, instead of us just doing the one topic, because to me it feels like homework. To me, it feels like that it's an 8th grade project. Like,
I don't mind doing it because I actually do research on all the topics that we talk about.
well, yeah. Excluded from the one time or 2 times that I didn't. So, yeah, that's basically where we're going with this.
Love you too, Nash. Have a great night.
We will be talking about specific topics throughout the episodes.
Tiny Diny. Roar.
So yeah. Which topic of discussion? First of all,
Well, no topic of discussion. But what do you want to talk about, since this has been a secret for 3 fucking goddamn days?
Toby Keith died, so rest in Keith.
Rest in Keith?
Rest in Keith.
What's rest in Keith?
I don't know.
Wait, Toby Keith, as in the country artist? Yeah, I knew that. That happened Tuesday.
Yeah. So we are recording this on Friday, which
Speaking
we
of
are
which, I
going
should have
to
a red
be.
solo cup. You want to let him out? Guys, if something happens, it's because my dog just knocked over the tripod.
Right. So yeah, that was the first thing
Go ahead.
that I wanted to mention. Toby Keith passed away, unfortunately, which I honestly don't know why. All I knew is that
He had stomach cancer.
Oh, that's what it was. So yeah, rest in peace to him. Condolences to the family and such. So yeah. Next topic.
No fucking topics, since you don't want to do topics anymore.
No,
because
they
it
aren't
involves-
called
It
topics.
involves research.
No, just one specific raw topic. Because here's the other thing, is that I realized, oh yeah, we're gonna be backed into a corner because there's only so many big, broad topics that we can only talk about before we start running out of big, broad topics to talk about.
That's not true. We can always change things up. But I do like the idea of not actually having a topic and we talk about anything and everything like I wanted it to be in the first place.
Shut the fuck up. Anyhow, now, next topic of discussion.
Do you feel called out?
A little bit.
Okay.
Now, you know Lisa Ann, right?
No.
You don't know Lisa Ann?
No.
God, why am I the adult in the relationship? So, for those of you that don't know who Lisa Ann is, including Shits McGee over here, she used to be a porn star. And
Oh, stepmother.
stepmother?
Oh no, that's not Lisa Ann. Is it?
I don't
I am Googling this right now.
Yeah, Lisa Ann used to be a porn star. Which I believe she also did stepmom porn,
Yeah.
like for a while. But now she's out of the industry. She actually has her own podcast. I have not listened to it.
May
I don't know
9th,
anything about it.
1972, Easton, Pennsylvania. Movies, The Stepmother 3, Trophy Wife, After Porn Ends 2, My First Sex Teacher.
Why are you talking about the...
Number 4. It wasn't 3, 2, or 1, it was number 4.
Oh, number 4 specifically.
Yeah.
See, now we're getting to
Yeah.
specifics.
Addicted to Sexting. Gangbanged. Busty Cops Aroused. Eminem. Eminem.
That was a weird noise that came from your son in the bathroom. And we're back. Sorry, Dustin had to take care of his son for a minute. So yeah, do you know what happened to Lisa Ann?
Maybe not the conversation to have.
No, it's appropriate.
Okay.
Again, she's out of that industry. So, we don't have to talk about her being in the industry. Dustin,
Okay.
as you were bringing up stuff that she was in. Dustin,
I don't know what she was in. I've never read anything about what she was in.
Annie whore. Now, she got arrested.
For?
She got arrested at a Matt Rife.
She got arrested at a Matt Rife. She got arrested at a Matt Rife.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that was her that got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, if you guys don't know, Matt Rife is a comedian. He is an up and coming comedian. He is growing.
He's not up and coming, he is.
He's not up and coming, but he is up and coming in fame of being a really big comedian.
I mean, he's already a big comedian. I mean, women fucking slew over him.
Well, I know that.
It's disgusting.
Well, for those of you that have lived under a cave, Matt Rife is a comedian. Probably have seen his videos on TikTok or YouTube. Or even his stand-up special that's on Netflix now. Now, I can't remember if this happened in Vegas or if it happened...
Vegas.
Was it Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. She gets arrested in Vegas. Reason being is because she was recording the set that Matt Rife was doing on stage with her phone. And
Cops were called and
Yeah.
everything.
And when she got arrested, she was like, oh, like me and Matt Rife are friends, so like why are you arresting me? This is not fair and blah blah blah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Jacob said he's a massive sensation right now.
Yes he is. That's what I was
And most women wished he would be their sensation.
yes. So yes. That's basically what I was referring to, is that he is gaining more popularity.
He's a nobody.
Yeah. I've never heard of him. Have you
No.
heard of him?
Never heard of Matt Rife in my life.
No.
I heard he's a little cunt.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we say that in the first 15 minutes?
It's the first minute. not
Oh,
first
so
15.
we're good. We're good.
We are well over the 1 minute mark, I would say.
I would say too.
So yeah.
I just got told that I was inspirational.
Oh. What was the other thing?
Who
Oh
is it,
yeah.
Ryan, Jacob? Did you really take notes on what you were gonna talk about?
I didn't want to forget.
You are such a lousy con. Okay.
No, it was like big news that happened
Okay.
that like I would see on TikTok.
Tequila. Okay, what?
Here's the other thing. It's so funny. Yeah, did you know that Drake, his
Yeah, he was playing the
Dick was-
helicopter
Yep.
on Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a shock and surprise to me.
Listen, Matt Rife was at CenturyLink Center, or no, at CHI Health Center, and he had tickets on sale. But I am not paying $389 for a goddamn ticket to see Matt Rife. I am good on that shit.
I thought about going and seeing Tom Segura when he came.
I'd see Tom, but Matt Rife no.
Not Matt Rife.
Matt Rife is a audience comedian.
Yeah, he should be at the Funny Bone, not a giant stadium.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like he deserves the giant stadium because of
Yes.
how funny he is. But what he doesn't deserve is $389 a seat.
Right. That's the thing, because especially for the clips that you see on TikTok are him doing crowd work.
Yeah, and that's
And
what
you
he.
can't
That's
do
what he's
crowd
mostly
work
known
at-
for.
Yeah, and you can't do crowd work at a giant stadium.
Yeah, you can. I saw pictures of the Matt Rife show. They literally had tables and everything set up on the floor just for the crowd work.
Weird.
They had the table set up, and then they were serving alcohol and everything, and he literally did crowd work there. It was pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I got to see some of those videos, but I want to see Jeff Dunham too.
The other guy that you were referring to is Bert Kreischer.
I don't know who Bert Kreischer is. I mean, have you heard of The Machine, though?
No, it's the machine.
I mean, he's another fat dude that takes his shirt off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The Machine.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. It's weird because you're Russian, too.
I know. Well, I'm only half. But you saying the machine like that, no. Sorry, you lost me. Plus, you're also not doing a Russian accent.
The Machine. I can't do a fucking Russian accent.
Neither can I, and I'm a half, so.
Da.
Shut.
Da.
But, yeah. Yeah, funny stuff though. Yeah, I thought about going and seeing Tom Segura because he was going to be in town. I don't remember when. I think it was in April.
If you guys are in our live right now, like this, share this, get us to 10,000 likes. Honestly, we have gifts up there. You guys can send gifts. We love them.
One of our biggest things that we do is that if you send a tiny diny,
He'll do a tiny roar.
and so will you.
I already did one.
I know, but I'm saying so will you.
Yeah, so you're next.
Um,
Theo Vaughn, I mean, most comedians are lying.
I mean, I definitely think that with comedians.
Oh, your
they-
turn, bitch.
Oh, okay. Tiny Tiny Rar. Yeah, I definitely think that most all of comedians, they will blow up their story to make it more, I don't want to say bombastic, but it's kind of like having a sandwich and then them adding more stuff to it to make it more, like, look more full. Like in commercials, essentially. Like how the burger looks super thick, like this big, but then when you get it, it's like this big. So, or you're in Dustin's case, you
I am
expect it to
clipping
be-
this. I am clipping this.
Or like,
Anybody else notice what he was just doing? I'm fucking clipping that.
Glad one of us is having fun.
Oh my god. So the reason that they look so full is because it's not a real burger, it's foam and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. So yes, they exaggerate the truth on stories to make shit fucking funny. Like, Bert Kreischer never went to fucking Russia and drank with Russians and stole people's shit. That's fucking made up. But it's funny shit. And people laugh at it. And he realized that was his hitch. And he was gonna go with it.
I also feel like that for him, he also talks about the Van Wilder movie is basically about his time being in college.
I hate the Van Wilder movies. Believe it or not, I am a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. But, no, it is Ryan Reynolds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. Obviously, I'm wearing 2 Deadpool things. Wasn't a big fan of Van Wilder.
I definitely feel like for that movie, it has to be like it's in its own little pocket of time, you know.
I mean, American Pie all day, like Stifler,
Oh yeah,
Sean Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Huge fan of him. I don't think there's a single movie he's in that I don't fucking like. I think Van Wilder is the only Ryan Reynolds movie that I do not like.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Jacob.
But yeah, that was something that Drake's dick went viral.
His schlong.
Yes, it's Johnson.
His Peter Griffin.
Never heard Peter Griffin. I've heard Peter, never Griffin.
Did you see the video? Because I was sent the fucking video.
Yeah, I saw it. The first time that I actually noticed it, or not noticed it,
Did you
Yeah.
Google search it?
I didn't actually.
I have a feeling the person that sent it to me Google searched it because
Probably.
it was literally a Google form
Search,
that was
yeah.
screenshotted.
Yeah, no, I didn't Google it. I didn't even seek it out. I just stumbled upon it going through Twitter.
What are you looking up on Twitter?
I'm not looking up anything. It was literally just on the feed.
I know.
Like, yeah, because I'm gonna Google search that. Jesus. No, so it was the thing where I first discovered it on TikTok, where like this guy was talking about how like scrolling through Twitter, like, well, he's scrolling through Twitter, quote unquote, and he was like, oh, Drake is trending. Like, I wonder what this is. Maybe he dropped a new song, or maybe he collabed with somebody, blah, blah, blah. He goes like, oh, what? And then, like, he goes like, God really does pick his favorites, doesn't he? This man has everything. He has multi-platinum records. He has lots of money. He can get any woman that he wants. And now this?
It's all about angles.
Are you sure about that there, bud?
It's all about angles.
Is it all about angles?
It's all about angles.
Because from where I was seeing,
You were seeing from like underneath his legs.
it was like this.
I'm fucking clipping that too, because like you're just digging yourself a hole, and I'm gonna flip the video around. So then you're like this, or whatever you were doing, and then you were like holding the hamburger, so it's gonna look totally weird.
Good luck trying to Photoshop a video.
I wasn't photoshopping. You can flip. You can.
What do you mean flip?
You can take one
Well,
part
yeah, you
and
can
switch
invert
it.
it.
Yeah, no, you can take one part of the video and then clip it onto the end of the video.
Whatever. Any whore. Regardless.
Yeah, I'm with Jacob on this one. This one's kind of weird, talking about somebody's hang down.
Yeah. So
Johnny B. Noose.
Well, I'm sorry. Those are the only things that freaking pretty much happened. Although there is one more piece of thing that I wanted to actually talk about.
Does it involve
No, it
anything sexual?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
The first one didn't involve anything sexual either.
I mean, you're right, but the other two did.
What other two?
A former porn star
Right.
and Drake's Hangdown.
Yeah.
One
Drake being
was a
sexual.
sexual profession.
Yeah. That she no longer does. That I didn't even want to go into.
But I had no idea who she was.
You could have just silently Googled it and just went like, oh.
But for the audience who doesn't know who she is.
Just Google it there.
Hey, Jacob, you're in the
But be
group.
careful when you Google it.
Be at work. Be at work on a company laptop. Okay, Jacob.
Don't go to.
Do you know who Lisa Ann is? Just let us know in the comments. Okay.
Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was Xbox and PlayStation.
Sucks.
Did you hear anything about this stuff?
That Xbox now owns all of fucking
No, that's old news. That's old news.
Modern Warfare games.
No, that's old news.
What?
So, Xbox is going to be releasing their exclusive titles.
I didn't, Jacob.
So, like Gears of War, Halo, some others that I
Uncharted.
No, that's PlayStation. That's not Xbox.
You just.
No, I said Xbox exclusives.
Okay.
Listen when I'm talking.
I was responding to somebody.
Is that
It's all rumors right now on Xbox.
true?
So what are these rumors?
So the rumors are that their Xbox exclusives are going to be going to PlayStation as well.
I doubt that. I
So,
doubt that so fucking hard.
They are going to be having a conference next week about what's going to happen between Xbox and PlayStation.
I bet Jacob's left nut that it doesn't happen.
What, that the exclusions are going to PlayStation as well?
It's gonna stay exclusive.
Well, yeah, because like you would have to have certain exclusions because that means that in order for PlayStation to play fair, then they would also have to release Spider-Man or Uncharted or Ratchet
Right.
and Clank.
Now, if
Onto
it
Xbox
does
as well.
fucking happen, hell yeah, because I'm throwing away all my Sony shit.
Why?
Because I can have it all on Microsoft. I can literally, if they're going to,
you're flipping it though.
but you said if they do that, then they're gonna have to. PlayStation would end up having to do that too.
Not having to, but it would make more sense.
But that's
if
what
they
I'm
did
saying, is if they did do that, I'm getting rid of all of my Sony shit, because I don't need a reason to have PlayStation if I can play Spider-Man on the Xbox,
That's true.
or Uncharted on the Xbox, or God of War on the Xbox. It would be pointless. Like, that is absolutely asinine that they would even think about doing that, due to the simple fact that those exclusives are the reason people buy their product.
Right.
So I doubt that Microsoft is going to give up a moneymaker like Halo.
But Halo really hasn't been making them any money recently.
Now
Not
if Nintendo did that shit,
it's pandemonium.
oh, absolutely. I mean, Nintendo's shit is so expensive because they know they can sell it for that price.
That's the reason why that like all of their big hit titles like Metroid, Zelda, or Mario never go on sale.
And Pokemon.
And Pokemon. Like
They
they
never
never go
go
on
on
sale.
sale. But like
They're always sold for $60. And even if you go to GameStop, you still
It's-
can't get them that like
you're
price
paying
difference. It's
for
like
like
$55 still.
49.
Yeah.
They're like $49.
Yeah.
And
Because
like,
that's how Nintendo has it. They go like, oh yeah, you can sell our games when they are pre-owned from like GameStop or other gaming stores, but you can only have a cap. We still want to make a profit off of these. So they're still sold at $60, still brand new, never been opened, still sealed. But if you're gonna get it secondhand from somebody else, at a game store, it's gonna be just one tick below that, which is like $50, $55.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just for the simple fact that, like, that is their go-to. Like, they can literally remake the fucking original Pokemons from the N60.
They have.
From the Game Boys.
Yeah,
And I
they
know
have.
they have.
Yeah.
But, like, they could literally remake it just the way it was, and people would still buy it
Oh,
because it's
100%.
the nostalgic factor.
Yeah.
Trust me, I would drop $60 on fucking Pokemon Red.
I got
Hands down. For the Switch, I would drop $60 for Pokemon Red on the Switch the way it was.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be this new graphics. It could literally be
Just
two-dimensional
8-bit, yeah.
8-bit. I would be happy because that was my game.
Mhm.
Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow, and Pokemon Blue.
At all of the Pokemon games.
Speaking of
Literally all
which,
of them.
what was your starter in Pokemon Red?
Charmander.
Pokemon Blue?
Charmander.
Pokemon Yellow?
Charmander. Well, I think yellow you could actually pick Pikachu, so I
You
think for
could
that
pick
it was
Pikachu.
Pikachu. So I think for that one specifically, I did Pikachu.
In the comment section, if you guys played Pokemon Red, Yellow, or Blue, please tell us your starters. And if you don't, then you're a cunt.
Or just the old school Pokemon games, at least.
Shit, use that word. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right, Danica. Charmander for the win.
Tequila.
Yeah, see, even Jacob says Charmander. Duh. Come on,
Am I
you
the
pleb.
only fucker that, like, chose Squirtle?
Apparently, my wife likes Bulbasaur. But she never played Pokemon because she doesn't play video games, so.
Alright, so to be fair,
To be fair.
so the reason that I did that, like, chose Squirtle for everything besides Yellow, was because when I was younger, I thought the water signs were really cool, or the signs, like, astrology, astrology was really cool, and I knew that.
Yeah, come on, bud, get with the program.
When I was younger, I'm a Cancer, so I'm the one that took out Toby Keith. But yes, I ripped ass.
You didn't rip ass, it was just your stomach.
Oh yeah.
You didn't
That
fart,
was a
that
bad
was just
joke.
your.
That was a bad joke.
Yeah, it was.
Rest in peace.
That was
Toby
just
Keith.
your
I'm
stomach
sorry.
curdling.
So that being said, I thought that it was cool to be a water type, and I mean, even in Pokemon Go, I'm the water. Like, I have every rendition of Squirtle and Wario, or Wartortle,
Wario.
Wartortle, and Bulbasaur, and no matter what, Squirtle will probably be my second favorite Pokemon.
What's your first?
Ditto. I love Ditto. Ditto's the shit, dude. I mean, his attack is half power compared to the other ones,
Yeah.
but still, the fact that you can change into anything.
Yeah.
Talk about schizophrenic.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ditto's my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I could never, like, to me, when I was growing up playing the games, I never really could, like understand Mewtwo and Mew. Because, like, you know, like, how you hear stories of kids, or now adults, being like, oh, yeah, like, when I was a kid, I used to have friends that would be like, oh, like, this is how you get Mew, and blah, 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 and it's just like, I never had that experience.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, yes, I would bring my Game Boy to school, even though I shouldn't have, but I still did it anyway.
I did have Mew.
But, like, none of the friends that I ever hung out with talked about that stuff.
Oh, dude, when I was younger, we played Pokemon on the playground. And by that, I mean we pretended to be fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I was in 2nd grade going, Pika Pika! And we would have conversations like this. And for some reason, we knew what we were talking about.
Yeah, that was always the weird thing, is, like, if you talked in a quote unquote different language,
You knew what-
always knew what you were talking about.
Like, we knew exactly what we were talking about to each other, and it was stupid. Like, looking back at it, I'm just like, wow. You were fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then I got into high school, and I made fun of the kids playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Which, speaking of, Jacob literally said, "Hell, we played Yu-Gi-Oh at the lunch tables in high school."
I did not.
Okay. So
I
this is
bullied the kids that played Yu-Gi-Oh! At the lunch
this
table.
is how sad my life
Is that why
was.
you and I were never friends in high school, Jacob?
So, this is how sad my life was. Because I didn't really have friends. Because I kept moving and stuff.
Right.
So, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! By myself. Like, I used to have the deck mats. And I would literally play Yu-Gi-Oh! By myself.
Like, the way that I'm picturing this is, you remember the Pixar old man
Yes.
that was
Playing
playing
chess?
chess?
Yeah.
He would, and then go to the other side and move,
Yeah.
and like change the appearance. Did you do that shit? Like, did you have a hat on like
No.
this, and then you went like this,
No.
and then back to this, and then out of nowhere you have a corn cob pipe in the mouth? I did not. When you guys played Yu-Gi-Oh, that shit annoyed the fuck out of me.
To answer your question, no. I never really did that. Although, because that I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, like the anime,
I couldn't even get into that.
No.
No.
Can you watch it now? I
No.
literally watch it every night to fall asleep. Well, not that I watch
You
it.
see that little boy right there?
Yeah, he's watching it.
It literally breaks his heart. Is he watching it right now?
No, he's watching Jackie Chan Adventures.
Okay. It literally broke his heart when I told him that I would not watch Yu-Gi-Oh with him.
Why? Why don't you
Because
watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
I do not like Yu-Gi-Oh.
But it's all about the heart of the cards and power of friendship.
My guy, cards do not have hearts unless they are playing cards and they are the hearts.
The heart of the cards.
This is my 13th reason why I got this.
But no, I literally just put on Yu-Gi-Oh to fall asleep to. It's
Yeah,
just a
see, I
comfort thing.
can't do that shit.
It's only a comfort thing. I've seen the whole series like throughout its whole entirety, maybe like 3 times, and then I ended up actually just like putting it on just to fall asleep to. Like I don't like sit there and watch it on Netflix and going like, yeah, like I don't do that.
See, I can't do that.
I just put it on as background noise and I just fall asleep. That's it. Also, I can't not watch Yu-Gi-Oh without my wife because it's also a comfort thing for her now too. So, there were times to when we actually switched it up. Like we would watch Johnny Test and fall asleep to that. Pokemon, we did that for a little bit. I think they only had like the first season on Netflix, if I remember. But yeah, and I'm hoping that, back to the topic, that Phil Spencer, the director of Xbox, doesn't just come out with the press conference of being like, oh yeah, we're going to have our exclusive games go to PlayStation now because we're tired of this shit. And it's like, no. Like, then what the hell is the point of having an Xbox or a PlayStation or both? In my case, I have all of them. I have a Switch, I have a PS4, I have an Xbox One, I have an Xbox Series X, and I even have a PS5. Because I wanted all of it. I want it all.
Save some pussy for the rest of us.
I won't. You're welcome. It's all mine.
So-
all of it.
So,
I am the master commander.
did you see the new fucking chat? Wow, cheat. I can't think of it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The cheat software for Call of Duty,
No.
for Warzone and shit.
Mm.
Bro, alright, so when you're coming in,
and you open your chute, even if you land softly on a hill or something, it's like you didn't have a parachute. You could get rezzed, right? You can get rezzed, and then 2 seconds later, you're back down. If you are running any software that is not
Oh,
a
okay,
gaming
that's
software.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like if people are using cheat codes
Yes.
on that,
Yes.
or cheat
Dude,
programs
I was
and
watching I was watching a TikTok and I saw that the other day and I'm like, I like this. Easy fucking money right off the bat.
Yeah, it was the thing with Pokimane. I think it was Pokimane. She was using some sort of cheating software that would allow her to, one, auto aim to enemies. The other thing was to see people through walls. So you could see like the,
So she had a wall hack on and aimbot.
yeah. And so like those were the two biggest things that I remember. Also the thing, did you see this? Like it was like maybe a month ago, I feel like now, where girls that are on Twitch can now have like censor bars over their tiddly bits.
Yep.
Stupidest thing. And then not only that, but I also saw a video of this girl who made it look like that she was naked under the censor bars, but just turns out she wasn't. Not that that's a disappointment, but I'm just saying. Because if I wanted to watch that stuff, I know exactly where to go.
Corn.
Not that I do that stuff anyway.
Whatever.
Shut up. You
So
don't know nothing.
So we were gonna have a topic, but somebody didn't want to do research. And I've been listening to a conspiracy theory podcast.
Of course you have.
Dude, it's actually really good. Goes into Kurt Cobain's death. Goes into Roswell, the Jonestown massacre. Like,
Tupac.
I haven't got there yet.
Elvis.
I haven't got there yet either. Alien conspiracies, 9/11, all of this shit. So, when I brought that up, Oreos, and I completely forgot about this because it's true. The Knights Templar, when they were traveling and to do a test on other knights that were coming up to be part of the Templars, they would give them cookies. And they would give them like a handful of cookies. Bear with me. And the more cookies they ate, they knew that they wouldn't be able to be a Knights Templar. Because then they were doing sin. Just bear with me. So I came across this Reddit feed of conspiracy theories and Oreos, bro. You know how you can't just eat like a handful of them?
I could eat one and be satisfied.
You could? No fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I have 4 packs of Oreos in there. I have 4 packs of Oreos in there, and I will eat the whole center, and I still will not be satisfied with the amount of Oreos that I ate.
Okay, so I have to be like in a mood. Like I can't just sit there and go like, yo, I'm gonna have an Oreo.
So I got peanut butter Oreos in there, I got mint Oreos in there, I got regular Oreos in there, and then I got vanilla Oreos in there because my
Right.
girlfriend's allergic.
I also just don't
What she
sit
said.
there and eat Oreos. She literally had to see one of the Oreos to see if it's true.
Dude, alright, so 12 rings, so each Oreo has 12 dashes in it.
Send this to me and then I will put it up on screen.
Okay, so 12 rings, 12 apostle knights Templar founded in the 12th century AD. The Cross of Lorraine, used by early Templar knights, and then the Templar Cross. So, I had to go in, I grabbed one, I looked at it, I'm like, no fucking way. Oreo. Okay? Rio. So, top comment. Oh no. Yeah, alright, so Rio is also the singular form of the Latin ruus, meaning guilty. O Rio, of guilt. The cookies were used as a trap by the Templars to find those guilty of sin. The more you eat, the more chances the Templar spirit would drag your sinful ass to hell. Chips Ahoy's are the only cookies backed by the Holy Spirit. If you don't want to suffer eternal damnation, eat a Chips Ahoy. But literally, the name Oreo does mean of guilt, of gluttony.
Yeah, that's why you can't just eat one. You have to eat the whole.
Right? I completely forgot about this, but that's why I brought this up. Is because I completely forgot about.
I
that
could
whole
do the
thing.
exact same thing with Chips Ahoy cookies too.
That just means the Holy Spirit's really coming inside of you.
God, what has this episode become?
We're just gonna call you Mary Magdalene.
See what I did there?
No.
Come.
Come subscribe to the Anything and Everything podcast.
Which, real quick, for those of you that want to join in on the conversation, you guys can follow us on TikTok, which I will link in the description below. So, yeah. Which, also, 2 seconds here. Sorry. Reason why that I'm on my phone, for those of you that don't know, first-time watchers,
Right, Jacob?
not about to be listeners, sometime listeners.
I just gotta set up the account
Yeah.
and get the devices.
Yep. So, don't mind me being on my phone. I'm a moderator for the TikTok Live. Again, you guys should follow us on TikTok.
Because you can communicate with us. The people we are talking to is people commenting in the live.
Yes. Which we are going to be changing when we do the lives and when we upload. I think when we upload.
Yeah, so what did we decide? Because not Tuesdays. We can do them on Mondays.
That's fine.
Yeah, Monday nights.
Cool. So yeah, check us out on live on Mondays now, TikTok, YouTube, and I'll still have, well, I think what I'll do is that I'll upload the videos on Thursdays, because then that way that'll give me more time to actually edit it and stuff and upload. So yeah, we're working out the kinks for that because now this is a whole fresh new start for us. So yeah.
Oh yeah, next Monday we can't do it though.
Why?
We got plans. Yeah, I know you.
What the hell?
Wait. Why not next Monday?
Because like, you were like, oh yeah, because you and your wife want to do shit like regular adults do on the weekends.
I never said that I was regular.
No, you said me and my wife.
I know, but I never said that I'm regular.
I know. But no,
Because our date night's not around Tuesdays, so.
so that's why it's not Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I get why. Okay, never mind. Okay, and then go follow us in the description on TikTok to our Instagram page. If you guys really want to support us, there is different ways to support us on our Instagram and on our YouTube. Did you attach those links?
I attached TikTok, but not Instagram. Which I can go and edit it
I know.
anyway.
So, go follow our Instagram, our TikTok. I'm not creating a Facebook because Facebook,
Nobody uses Facebook anymore for that.
I mean, everybody uses Facebook, but like, I'll post videos from my Facebook page to that shit. Because I'm not dealing with all that crap, because now they're making everything a lot harder. But if you guys want to go support us, there is a Cash App, there is a Amazon link, and it has stuff on the wish list for the podcast. Stuff like that. We're not asking for the support. Well, technically we are with the likes and subscribes. That's about it. But if you guys feel generous, it'll go to a good cause because I have some ideas in my mind for a new area to do a podcast, and we have to get the funds for that. So,
Right. We've also talked about how we're going to be doing the dynamic of the podcast, because I also talked about instead of us doing this, we should be doing this,
what's this?
facing each other.
What's this?
What do you mean? Facing this way.
I'm fucking with you.
Facing this way.
Yeah, which means
Look at me.
we're gonna have to have multiple cameras.
You never look at me during.
Okay. Somebody got offended.
Yeah, I am offended.
It's kind of warm in here, aren't you, melting snowflake?
I am anything but a snowflake.
But I
I'm
do.
a goddamn
but,
blizzard.
but I do have to tell you something. You have a smile that lightens up the whole psych ward, buddy.
Aw, thanks, boo.
But yeah, instead of giving us gifts and stuff, you guys can go to our Cash App. You can go to our Amazon. The gifts are nice. We love seeing them, but TikTok takes a bunch out of it. So. Did you read that?
Yeah.
So if you guys want to support us, think about it. Go subscribe, give us likes, comments. We're really cool guys, I think.
Yeah.
We're okay to talk to.
You're alright.
I'm alright. I'm alright. He's actually really nice to talk to. Like my
Yeah.
hoodie literally says it all. Nobody gives a fuck. Well, it doesn't say
Nobody
that.
cares.
I guess Deadpool's nicer than me.
He is.
Whatever. I will kill your cat.
No, I will shoot your cat. Then whose litter box did I just shit in?
That's actually on
Is it?
here. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is where we'll end it.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, I like this.
oh hello. Me too.
Does it just have?
Away from me.
Does it just have like every single word of every, like all the Deadpool movies?
No.
Rolling up the sleeves.
All heroes,
See,
all villains.
now you fucked it up by a goddamn advertisement.
I need to clear out my fucking notifications.
No shit, I can see that. Anyhow, I think this is a good spot to actually leave it on. Even though you like contributed nothing to the topics that I talked about, except for the Xbox, PlayStation thing.
I don't know, I contributed to, what's her face?
Well, you contributed a little bit to the Lisa Ann thing, a little bit to the Drake thing, but I figured that you'd be like, oh shit, really? Like, oh god.
I'm
like,
sorry, but like, that type of stuff, I could care less about either of those people.
I mean, that's fair.
Like Drake,
That's true.
Drake, ever since Degrassi has annoyed the shit out of me. I do not like his music, cannot stand any of his music. I think there is one song that I like, and it's a collaboration with Lil Wayne, Eminem, himself, and P. Diddy. Or Kanye West.
Kanye West,
Yeah, Kanye West.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Forever.
Forever. Yeah, that's the only song that Drake's in that I actually like. I do not like any of his other music. So the fact that everybody's like, oh my god, there's a video of his dick. Okay, cool. Like, one of my coworkers told me about it. They're like, dude, did you hear Drake showed his dick? And I'm like, oh, cool. Nobody gives a fuck. Unless you are an adolescent woman that just wants to see dick. Dude, let's think about it.
Okay.
Who gives a shit? He's a celebrity.
Well, yeah, I know that. Like, it's always the thing of going like, oh my god, did you see that this person's naked? It's like, yeah, so the fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was Riley Reid that got kicked out of Matt Rife's show. Because they've like done stuff, like they've hung out and
Yeah.
they actually know each other.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was,
He's a
yeah, her.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he
I
knows
don't
like
know.
and it's weird because he knows a lot of porn stars.
He is a 27?
I think so.
No, he's 26. Because when he was in Iowa, he said his age. He's a 26-year-old man who is way too good looking, way too funny,
Yeah.
like, and he's becoming very popular and famous. Of course he's gonna know stars.
Well, yeah.
Of course he's gonna know those stars. So that doesn't shock me, but I literally thought it was Riley Reid because, like, she's like, oh, we're friends, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like something Riley Reid would say.
Right. Well, it's the same thing of like, Adriana Chechik, that they know Bert and Tom.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or David Dobrik.
Yeah. David Dobrik knows a shit ton of
ton.
celebrities.
Yeah, like, okay, so
And
let's.
I had to stop watching David Dobrik for like. and
I
still
have not
haven't.
watched David Dobrik since
No,
the whole
years.
thing with what's his face,
What?
the whole excavator
Oh.
incident.
With his friends.
They're not even friends anymore.
Well, I know, but with his past friend.
Yeah, one of the Vlog Squad
Yeah.
members. Yeah, so I haven't watched it since then.
I didn't even know
but
about
that,
that,
But
but,
that's
like,
like
I
me
know
saying,
shit.
yeah. So I used to be a bouncer at a gentleman's club. I had to think of the way to say it. At a gentleman's club, and one of the dancers that used to work there that I became friends with is now doing porn.
Yeah.
And you know what? I can say, genuinely, I actually got to know her a little bit. She is freaking hilarious, and she is a sweetheart.
Yeah. So let this be a lesson. Just because they do corn doesn't mean that they're not a person.
Exactly, they are a person, and they have feelings. And she's actually an amazing mother, too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had to stop because I'm just like, did I give too much information out? And then I'm like, no, I didn't say the name, so we're good.
Exactly. And her name is
Awesomeness.
But yeah, I think that we'll go ahead and end this episode.
Literally, we didn't even talk about Toby Keith's death. That I was actually interested in, and then you changed the subject.
We can talk about his death. Like, what about it? Besides that
Sad.
he died from stomach cancer.
It's literally sad because I actually really like Toby Keith.
Well, I don't
He-
like country music. So.
I know you don't like country music, but he actually.
But
stood
I at
for-
least knew who Toby Keith was. I told that to one of my work friends, and he goes like, cause like I saw a TikTok, it was like POV, you wake up at 4 a.m. knowing that Toby Keith died, and like this was well into like the morning, like around like 9 o'clock in the morning before me.
Right.
That I saw this, and he goes like POV, you don't know who Toby Keith is. To be fair, he's also a little bit younger than I am.
Okay.
I'm 29, so.
So Toby Keith quit playing music. Like, the reason that I love Toby Keith is because he quit playing music for a long time.
Which, hold up. So for those of you that don't know who Toby Keith is, he's the guy that made Red Solo Cup, the song. That's the
I am
only
so
thing I know.
sad. I am so sad that that's the only song that you know by him, dude.
Again,
Like, that
I don't
makes
listen
me-
to country.
That makes me want to cry right now.
Then cry, little baby.
Listen, okay, so Toby Keith's the reason that I got into country music. And then I followed into George Jones, George Strait. Like, listen, Toby
Georgia
Keith.
State Line. And
Toby Keith was a phenomenal singer. I loved his music, and the reason that he quit playing for audiences and stuff is because of this new age fucking country music that you hear like Florida Georgia Line and
like Bo
fucking
Burnham.
Luke
made us-
Bryan.
made-
Yes,
made a
stadium
conversation about.
stadium
Yeah.
music. And he quit playing because of stadium music because it is ruining country music.
Yeah.
So, one of his most known songs is with Willie Nelson and him, and it's Beer for My Horses. And they even fucking made a movie because of it, and it has Ted Nugent in it. Yeah, it's actually a really good movie. You will laugh your ass off.
I will not be taking that. Thank you for the offer.
There's not singing. It's literally a comedy.
I know.
It is hilarious. Oh, and Rodney Carrington too.
Okay, I know that you would know this. What's the one movie where it's like these guys, I think they're going cross country. This guy in the group stops off at a gas station bathroom and he needs to go to the bathroom. And then there's these black guys that come in and like he's singing and they're looking all hard and tough and everything, and then they join in by doing the
Beer for My Horses.
Is that where it's from?
Yes!
God.
It is literally Rodney
I've seen
Carrington. He's taking a piss, singing the song. These black guys walk in, and they start standing around.
Yeah. They're
And
acting
he's
all
like-
tough. And so like he's in the stall
Yeah.
with the toilet, but he's not like at a urinal.
Yes. That is
And then they
Beer for My
overhear him, and
Horses.
he goes, so they're like this, and so they start singing.
Singing, and then
Like,
he's like
on the-
washing his hands, and he sings with them. Yeah, that's Beer for My Horses.
Oh,
Dude, that movie is hilarious.
okay.
You need to watch it. I will literally buy it on Amazon. You can have my Amazon account so you can check it out. It is freaking hilarious. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. When it comes down to comedy, that is one of my all-time favorites, along with Range 15. But none of those guys are in Range 15. But yeah, yeah, so he quit playing, and then like he sang with some of the newer country artists that are trying to take it back to the original country music ways. But yeah, my sister made a post about it, and I'm like, no shit. And then I quit caring.
Yeah.
It's just another person that passed away. It's a sad thing,
Yeah.
but like he's lived a long life. He spent the last hours with his family members. That's what fucking matters. I mean, it's shitty that he did die the way he died. Stomach cancer is a long, painful death, man. It's probably from all that red Solo cups he's drinking out of.
Probably.
I
Even-
really need to stop making dead jokes.
Even when I was talking to my wife about it, she goes like, okay. And she goes like, why does, cause like she wasn't talking about the song specifically, but she was all like, why do people just instinctively just think of a Solo cup as red? Cause it could be any color, which they sell multiple colors. of
Oh
Solo
yeah,
cups.
but so the
But, like-
red Solo cup was the first Solo cup.
I know, and that's what I told her too. I go like, it's because that the red one was the first one to be ever made. Like, it was made in the color red. And then I also told her like, and the reason, probably a lot of country folk know about red Solo cups are because of Toby Keith.
No.
Well, no, it's not because of him,
No.
but he made it more popular.
It's because those were the cups that you would go to a party,
Right.
and that's what they were serving beer out of, was a red Solo cup.
Yeah.
Or you were getting your mixed drink in a red Solo cup. They didn't start making different colored cups until, fuck, 2000s?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's always been synonymous as
Well-
the party cup. That's the biggest thing.
I'm curious to when the red Solo, like, these red Solo cups started making other colored cups.
When you do that, I will have a drink. A delicious cucumber lime water. Not sponsored. But yeah, here pretty soon we will be changing the dynamic of how we do the podcast. For starters, like the time changing thing, all that bunch of jazz, so but yeah.
So, the red Solo cup was founded in 1936.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a long ass time.
That's insane. But those, they were paper cone cups at the time.
Right. Does that make sense?
Also, the Holzman family expanded the paper product portfolio to include plastic cups originally in red, then blue, then yellow, and peach. The plastic Solo cup was patented in 1976. In 1980 to 2000, Solo expands offerings to more households, restaurants, and grocers throughout the U.S. So, that being said, the red Solo cup was the very first cup.
Oh, yes.
That was plastic. And then it went to blue, yellow, and peach. I've never seen a peach one.
Don't let anybody tell you that you didn't learn nothing on this podcast.
I've learned quite a bit on this podcast, to be honest.
You have. It is shocking. Hey, at least you're a smart boy now.
About information I don't really need. Like, when am I going to be asked at trivia night, who was kicked out of the Matt Rife show in 2024? I know this one!
How? You don't know that.
Lisa Ann.
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yeah.
Okay. You've said it plenty of times.
Maybe it wouldn't even be that. Maybe it would just be like, oh, who's a really, what the hell was even that?
I don't know. I kind of want to go back.
What the hell is even that? So, Dustin's bringing up the podcast again, or the live on. Did you turn that shit off?
I'm just reposting it to the page so you guys can see it if you guys go follow me.
So yeah, so he goes to bring up TikTok again for the live stream, which we are about to end, and then all of a sudden it's just this guy in a fur outfit of an actual tiger to freak out their cat.
Not just any cat, a Savannah cat.
Yes.
And if you don't know what a Savannah cat is, he's gonna post a picture right here.
Somewhere.
Right here.
Because I've also got to zoom in. Gotta zoom in.
Tequila.
I don't know why you keep doing that. Anymore.
Because somebody said that that's the best way to say tequila is by rubbing the nipples. So, and I'm starting to agree.
Anymore. This is where we'll end it. We're about an hour or so into the podcast. So that's going to do it for this episode.
I'm Dustin,
I'm Devin.
and this is the Anything and Everything podcast.
Hold your fucking horses there, kid. Be
This is
sure
the
to
Anything.
fucking slap the taste out your mouth. Now, go ahead and hit the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below. If there's a topic that you guys want us to talk about.
Also, let us know what your starter Pokemon was for red, blue, and yellow. And if you didn't play any of those, then you guys are.
Also, it's obviously Charmander.
It's
obviously
Squirtle.
Charmander.
Team Squirtle right here. Team Bitch right there.
Your girlfriend is also a part of that team too. Fuck nut.
She'll admit she's a bitch, bud.
Yeah, and so will I. So now what? Yeah, that's what
You're
I
just
thought.
validating my point, Team Bitch. Team Squirtle, Team Charmander, and then if Chad was here, it would actually be Charmander too.
Yes, so it's 2 against 1.
Bitch. 2 girls, 1 cup. Not a
So
solo
does that-
cup.
So does that make you the cup?
No. No. You'd still be Keith's.
The Red Solo Cup. So yeah, also be sure to share the podcast and the videos for people that you think that might enjoy them.
To your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle,
Your dead grandmother.
your dead grandfather.
Why not?
To your boss.
Your cat.
And if you guys want us to leave a message for your boss, just let us know because we'll do it in a podcast.
Yes, we will.
Like, you just let us know what message you want us to leave. Like, if you're quitting, just be like, during the middle of the podcast.
Hey Bob, go fuck yourself. I quit. which I don't know anybody named Bob.
I know.
Well, a
my
past
uncle.
coworker.
My uncle.
Oh, okay. A past coworker of mine.
Oh, my old boss. But no, it'd be like, you give us the name. Hey, Frank. Lisa says that you're a pervert, and she quits.
Why does he have to be a pervert though?
I'm just saying, dude.
Okay, sorry for the interruption. Apparently, my thing decided to stop recording. So, might be a little wonky, but whatever. We're ending this right now. So, thank you everybody for watching, subscribing, doing all the fun stuff. So, like I said, I will put the description in the description. Our TikTok, his TikTok for you to watch us live, and
The Instagram. Basically, our link tree will be in the description.
Yes.
Just click on the link tree. You can follow his TikTok, my TikTok, the Instagram page. I think I put my GoFundMe in there.
Well, you'll have to send me all that info so I can.
Again? Okay.
Anywho,
My Cash App, it's just so we can be able to buy new products, Amazon link, all that. So, if you guys love us, give us a follow, subscribe.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too, buddy. Any whore.
We'll see you later.
Deuces. Tequila.
It's a journey, a wild ride, with anything and everything by our side. In this vast, ever-changing tide, it's our beacon, our trusted guide. So here's to anything and everything, our song to the podcast that keeps us strong. In a world that's right and wrong, it's here